Okay, I'm going to make a statement about this UCLA campus cops. First of all, this is nothing new. This generation has got a lot to learn. I personally was beaten half to death by the San Jose Police Department when I was 24 in a courtroom for a traffic ticket. First time I'd ever been in court in my life, and they have these lawyers that come up that want to talk to you. And they didn't have tasers in 1984. They had nightsticks, flashlights, and brutal strength. They all wore leather gloves when they came to court like Nazis, and it was kind of nerve-wracking because the court was so crowded. And anyway, so the lawyers come up and need to talk to you. It's like the public defenders, and there's all this chaos going on. There's people in custody, people not in custody. The courtroom's full. PDs come up to us, and we're in custody. I was actually arrested for not paying traffic tickets. And so he comes up to me and he starts trying to talk to me in the court. And the one sheriff comes over and tells us to shut up. Doesn't tell us just to shut up, tells us to shut the fuck up. And then the PD steps back and I'm standing there. And then the PD walks up to me again to ask me another question. And they grab me in a courtroom full of close to 250 people at least. No cameras in the courtroom. And they choke me. And they take me to the ground. About 30 of them came out of nowhere, beating the shit out of me. Now back then I was about 165 pounds. I was pretty thin. 24 years old. They beat me half to death, dragged me out of the courtroom, choked me out till I almost went under. You know, like the choke hold they give you. They have a tunnel in the tunnelway. They took me to the tunnel. There was a gate, a steel gate that goes from the tunnel. The tunnel actually goes underground from the courthouse to back to the jail. They had the gate closed, and there was about 12 of them saying, "Who's your daddy?" I'll never forget the comments about "who's your daddy," and a lot of abusive screaming and yelling like you saw the cop doing about stand up. They were saying something like this to me: stand up, stand up. Well, I couldn't stand up because I was paralyzed from the chokehold. They kept yelling, "Stand up, we're gonna fuck you, who's your daddy?" Crazy stuff. It was, when this is going on, well, first of all, my glasses were gone. I was bleeding. I had blood in my eyes. I didn't see well. You're in shock. You can't, and you're feeling everything, but you're kind of like, you don't know what to do. They don't care. They kept ramming my head into this gate. Thought it was funny. They hit me about probably 5, 6 times. And all I remember was praying that I'd go out. I was already handcuffed, and I think they even had tied my legs. Then they threw me in a cell, didn't give me doctor care for 3 days, and then 3 days, 4 days went by. They dropped off charges and charged me with disorderly conduct in court, and then gave me 10 days. 10 days I was there, I saw the cops beat people just about every day. They figured I was pretty trustworthy. They said, well, we whooped your ass, and we know you're going to behave, so we want you to help in booking, and you're going to help do the fingerprints. They used to have trustees do the assistants, and I had to work nights as a trustee and work when they photograph and fingerprint you. And every day that I was there, for close to 27 days, I had to do 27 or 28 days. Every day I saw the cops beat people. They had a thing called an elevator ride. They used to go take you for an elevator ride. And the thing was, is they always really beat down the people that were, newbies, as they called them, fresh meat. Hadn't really been in the system, were intimidated by the police, were intimidated by the process. Not that they didn't, work over hardened offenders, but they really took pleasure in getting newbies and showing them, this is San Jose and this is how we do it. Cops are Nazis. It's been going on for probably good 50 years. I mean, we can't forget about what they did in Vietnam. I was at WTO in Seattle. I saw the abuse, tasing. I saw them beat a 71-year-old woman half to death. It never was on the news. They tased her, they beat her. It almost caused a riot because people were trying to defend this 71-year-old woman. The local news never reported it. The local papers never talked about it. It was one of the incidents that I personally saw, photographed, had my webcam, and was told if I ever tried to share it, I would be dealing with Seattle's finest. Police have been the Nazis for years. Wake up, generation. It's not going to get better. It's going to continually get worse.